The growth of online shopping means that we're used to the sight of delivery vans from the big supermarkets out on the road. But how does a smaller company break into that market, especially one that has high ideals of trying to save the planet too? Rob's been to the southwest to find one company which is doing just that.
A farmyard setting in this quiet corner of Devon is perhaps the last place you'd expect to find someone organising a supermarket revolution. That's exactly what's being attempted here at this spot just outside Exeter, and it's all taken place in this shed here. Because it's an online supermarket with an ethical twist. This is their website here, and what they try to do is source as much as possible of their products from the local area. Now, Dave here is one of the people who set it up. So, Dave, just give me an idea of what you're trying to achieve with this company.
Well, we're trying to offer the consumer the exact convenience of the supermarkets and with a local offer. So we can offer them over 3,000 products delivered directly to their door in our own chiller vans and with the same convenience as the big boys.
How practical is it that you can sort of get the normal supermarket products, you know, from around Devon and the West Country?
Well, we have over 80 suppliers that are within a 20-mile radius. They all deliver direct to us. And then we stock about 1,000 lines that are non-perishable, that come from different parts of the country. If they are not available locally, we stock ethical alternatives.
And you've got big ambitions, not just as a company, but as as a kind of force for changing things, haven't you?
Absolutely. We're hoping to bring food home as such, so we would like people to live off their local food, not just treat it for their high days and holidays. So we have a concentration of weekly shopping needs, and our families do fulfil their whole shopping needs from our website.
Free-range chickens, yeah. One barn reared.
The company began trading in 2005. It now has 2,000 registered customers. The farm is used as a warehouse, and a small team picks and delivers the orders from customers across Devon, all with the aim of supplying local produce wherever possible.
Right, this is our 2-degree room, the chilly part of the business.
And this is where you got all the products. So you got what? Fruit pies, pasties, ham, bacon?
Absolutely, the full Monty, yeah.
And this is all local stuff, is it?
Absolutely. We do about 80-odd cheeses. A majority are from Devon, but as you can see, some are from Cornwall and further afield.
And I'm amazed at the kind of range you've got. You know, you've got milk, you've got all this kind of stuff that you can all get locally, can you?
Absolutely, all of it. We try, in the case of the milk, we've tried to use an independent dairy, and therefore it's just over the border in Cornwall, but we do use an organic dairy as well, and they are from Devon. And
then all the meat that, I mean, you would assume that in Devon you're going to get decent sort of meat, aren't you?
Yeah, we're very well off for meat here. We do over 100 cuts of the red meats and a huge range of poultry, and in different grades as well, from barn right up to traditional chickens.
And this is all very, you know, right on and very ethically sound. But what happens if a customer really desperately wants a kiwi fruit or a nappy, and you're in business and you want to supply it, don't you?
Yes, and we will supply it. And what we try and do there is supply a product that is from a wholesaler or distributor in the West Country, so the maximum amount of profit from that nappy or for that kiwi fruit actually comes into the county, rather than a supermarket where most of it actually might go to the South East based shareholders.
And I gather you've got some of that next door. That's going to have
Absolutely.
A look at that.
Okay, here are all the nappies. They're a classic example of our extended shopping offer. They actually do come from Denmark, but they have the highest EU rating of all. They're sold at a price comparable with the supermarket nappies that you might be more familiar with. And they're actually coming through a business in Totnes. So again, the highest margin possible is returning to the county.
So that's interesting that, you know, but you still run as a business, don't you? You have to supply customers what they want, but you try and use your principles while you do it.
Yes, and every product has a mileage on it on the website, and we try and bring it for as local as possible. If there was a local nappy, we would sell it. And there are some other baby products that are actually made in the county, such as the wet wipes and the baby shampoos.
And I guess the big question is, you know, anyone watching this is going to say, yeah, but I presume you're a lot more expensive than an online supermarket.
We try and price match as many products as we can. So a 2-litre milk we all keep a very tight eye on. We can't pretend to price match everything in the supermarket because of economies of scale. But I can tell you from the heart that a majority of our customers feel much better off, because although the ticket price might sometimes be higher, the actual nutritional value of the products is that much more superior.
Supermarkets have operations like this, and you know, you're doing a few compromises. You know, you're selling things like nappies. So, how much greener are you then for you know, than a major supermarket?
Well, it is generally reckoned that every £10 spent in a supermarket delivers £14 back to the local economy, whereas with us it's actually £25. That's a huge amount. And a study was recently done by Taste of the West on a Christmas dinner, and they actually found that a Christmas dinner bought from a national supermarket took 36,000 miles more to deliver to the table than the local offer, and that's actually 1.5 times around the planet. So it is very considerable.
After 3 years in business, it's now breaking even, and last week recorded its busiest ever day. The firm is hoping to open up franchises for similar operations across the country. It's on a mission to grow the business and spread its passion for getting more shoppers to buy food made locally.